say this. Sitting here with you, this is like a whole new energy that you're giving. We met you on reality TV almost 10 years ago now?
Yeah. Flavor of Love.
Yeah, so we went from Flavor of Love to Charm School to
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Love and Hip Hop ATL, and now Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Absolutely.
So let's jump back to Flavor of Love. Let's go way back. Do you think that you being on reality TV back then versus now, what are the differences versus the you then and the you now?
I've grown with knowledge and understanding.
Yes, God, because I'm just sitting here like, Lord, at your verbiage. Not saying I was gonna think you just come in here and be a ghetto turn-up queen, but at the same time, I actually
the hood is in me.
No, I get that. It's in all of us.
Okay.
But at the same time, I am like, just like your verbiage, the way you just
Thank
carry
you.
yourself, just everything about you today. I'm just like,
appreciate
I'm actually
that.
a little floored.
You know, I thought you didn't like me.
It wasn't that I didn't like you. It's just I didn't see this side of you on television, and because I actually have a personal relationship with the, with the person who you dislike.
JoJo, I get it.
Yeah.
Caw.
So it was just like, all I see is the TV side of her. I'm like, I see the TV side of her as well, but I'm like, girl, I know you in real life, so I'm just like, okay,
this is
girl.
why I'm doing what I'm doing now.
Right.
I'm speaking because they don't show all
everything, right? And I just wish I would be like,
it's not the Shay Johnson show. It's the Love and Hip Hop Miami show. So I have to be a voice for myself.
Okay, we gotta jump into the mess before my time come up.
Okay,
so when we going to lunch and dinner, so I can get more of this. Okay, so let's jump into the mess. First of all, I heard y'all acting a fool at this reunion.
I didn't.
I heard y'all put JoJo in a corner and just
You know what?
Ham on that.
Let me tell you about JoJo.
Oh, but all the girls, Amada, Veronica, all y'all just got in the corner and lay her ass up.
The problem with JoJo, she likes to play victim after she runs her mouth. She doesn't know when to close it. That is the problem. When I met JoJo, we had a great rapport. I actually liked the girl.
Because y'all were cool in the beginning, right? Exactly.
If you go to my page, she deleted the pictures off her page, but it's still on my page. You will see that I was at JoJo's house in Miami. We were hanging out in Atlanta. We actually started to build a friendship. Now, we weren't best friends,
right?
But we built a friendship to where I really liked her.
Yeah.
I really liked her. So it hurt me for her to go behind my back and cut me off for no reason and come to find out on season 2 you're dating Pleasure. Okay, you couldn't just talk to me? JoJo never gave me the understanding on why she was mad. She made a statement and stated, I told Shay Johnson some information and she went back and said something. Till this day, she never told anybody, nowhere, around the United States of America, what I supposedly said.
Right.
Why
you're upset. All I know is you're mad, but you're not telling me why you're mad.
Exactly. Then you go to your mother and give your opinion. Your mother is supposed to have your back just like my mother would have mine, but my mother wouldn't speak negatively on JoJo. Her mother spoke negatively on me and said, she don't have anything going on. Let me shout out again. Johnson Takeover, Shay J Fit, my fibroid relief with shopthehealthyhand.com. So before you speak on somebody that you really don't know, mother of JoJo, shut up, because I know a lot of information on you, prostitute, and you really don't want me to go there, because I know a lot of information on you that your daughter then spread along United States of America. So let's just keep it cute, keep it quiet. All right, I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna bring it back down. And let's talk about JoJo. You swear up and down you a stylist, but let's keep it clear. You slept with half the people that you supposedly style. And when you throw a polo t-shirt on somebody, that don't mean you styling them, love. And you did not do anything like, hold on, let me bring it back down. Let me bring it back down, because she just was on the Breakfast Club, and she made a statement and said, in the scene where I snatched that wig off her head and she looked like the angry bird she is, she said she believed in that scene she was set up. So you really think that Mona Scott Young and Stephanie and Marty sat down and had a conversation with me and decided, when I go on set, I'm gonna go run up to you and snatch your wig? No. When you having a scene on Love and Hip Hop Miami, either series, make sure you stitch that wig down, millionaire. And it's funny how you claim to be a millionaire, but this is the second business you lost in Miami. Yes, that's right. Your boutique in Miami shut down. Let's talk about it. Exactly. That's your friend.
Now, did you give out this at a reunion? Ooh.
No, I think you want this exclusively, so I'm giving it to you. Thank me later.
Goodness.
Thank me later.
So, let's talk about your relationship with you and Amada. I always screw her name up. Yeah, Amada.
Amada and I are extremely close. Now, At the time, JoJo and Amada were cool. We were all cool, but JoJo and Amada were closer than she and I.
Right.
Amada realized that JoJo would be in situations, and she said it on the Breakfast Club. She said she's new to TV, and I understand that, and she would be put in situations, and they would tell her what to do, and she would do it. This is where you got it all messed up. When you have loyalty and respect, you can't allow somebody just to tell you what to do. Because if this is your real friend, you won't go in on your real friend. You're going to do what's right. You're going to do what's loyal. You're not going to do what Joe Blow told you to do.
Right.
So don't blame it on VH1. Don't blame it on Mona or Stephanie or anybody else from the franchise. Blame it on your unloyal ass. You talked about your mother and father to me like a dog. What made me think you want to talk about me?
Right.
You came to me and told me the story about saying Amada came in your DM, came in your ex-boyfriend's DM trying to talk about your dude. Go to your best friend. Why are you coming to me about it? So it's so many signs of unloyalty that she had coming to me to where I just was looking over it because I liked her.
Right.
But eventually, she did the same thing to me.
So do you feel like if you guys were not on reality TV versus real life, do you feel like the situation would have been handled the same, or because...
It would have been the same because she doesn't understand the word loyalty, respect. You know what I'm saying? She was raised in an environment where the spoon was fed to her, so she doesn't understand what it's like to struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and I get that. So I was willing to be that friend to show her, like, friend, you don't gotta do this.
Right.
You can do it this way. You don't have to do it that way.
Yeah.
But before I can even get to that, she dropped me. She cut me off. She didn't reply to my text messages, my phone calls, or anything. And that's fine. So don't get mad when I come for blood with you because you hurt my feelings. You did. Because I liked her.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
I really, really liked her.
Yeah, I can feel the genuineness in you.
Yeah, I really liked her. But as of today, she kissed my ass.
When you go in on somebody like that with this kind of passion, you like... You hurt me for real.
And so
you're even more hurt after the recent interview at the Breakfast Club, because like we're still talking about
you're still going in. Oh, I was set up in that scene. No, stitch your wig down. You turned your back on your enemy. You know what I mean? You seen me walking up to you, but you went to your mother and said, "Oh, Shay ran up on me behind, and my back was turned." No, if you look at the scene, you looked right at me because I said, "Hi, angry bird," and you looked exactly right at me. But what you didn't know, I was gonna catch your ass and snatch you up. I didn't know the wig was gonna come off. But I bet you snatching that shit down now. You stitching it down now.
I was about to say, because I saw some. I think you went live talking about how when you go on a Love and Hip Hop scene, you make sure your wig is stitched down.
Oh, I make
not
sure
just put on.
Stitched down. Absolutely, because you don't know what scene you're going into. You don't know what the enemy's got for you. You don't know. This is Love and Hip Hop.
Especially girls. The first thing you want to do is pull some hair.
Come on now. I know I do.
So let's talk.
But she threw an empanada at me in the last scene. It was a scene with Pleasure, JoJo, Amada, and myself, and I asked her, "So are you supposed to be messing around with Pleasure?" And her words were, "That's my man." But your so-called man came to me trying to comfort me, asking me, "What's wrong? You still love me?" He didn't give a damn about your feelings while you was over in the corner looking like the angry bird you are. He came to me to try to comfort me. So you look more like the duck that you are because he didn't give a damn about you. This man barely even claimed you to this day. Me and Pleasure, he ain't going nowhere. That's mines, bitch. Mines. All right. Let's go to something else now.
Jessie Woo, where are you guys? Where are you ladies?
You know what? I don't really know Jessie Woo like that. What I will say was she blocked me on social media, but I believe she blocked me on social media because I am friends with Amada and they have their situation going on. And I understand it. I get it. But you are a person that speaks on people and their issues, especially on reality TV, because she talked about me like a dog when I had my wig that was messed up in season 1. But when somebody come for you and say something about you, you block them.
Yeah.
So you can't handle what you dish out. That means you need to shut the hell up because you can't handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then what bothered me the most about what Jessie said when it came to Amada is my friend. We gonna always be friends. I'm gonna always have her back. But I know Amada can handle her own situations. But when you attacked her mother, and you said my mother's better than your mother because your mother flipped empanadas and my mama's a nurse, I thought that was the most ignorant, disrespectful comment that you could ever make towards somebody.
Ooh.
Like
that was...
the fact that you even thought it was okay to say that. Now, let me give you some real tea. While you talking about somebody's mother and morals and values and things like that, where are your morals and values? Because word on the street is the 2 producers that you were working with on the show, you were banging one of them just to get a beat. So you're screwing for beats. That part. Next. You getting good tea, honey.
Okay, now let me say this. Your relationship with Amada, I love the fact that every, Monday you go and support her. What is it, Girls Talk? When she was doing that, when she had
I was doing a Mita K Baila. Mita K Baila is kind of like Dancing with the Stars in the Spanish world.
Okay, right.
And Amada was on that, and I supported her every week.
Yeah.
There was 1 week I missed out of about 8 or 9 weeks. One, because I had a book and I had to go get my money.
Right, hello.
But outside of that, I supported her because she's a genuine, loyal, loving person. And the funny thing is, the relationship with JoJo and her, I wish it would have not came to the point where JoJo would mention that, oh, you went after my ex-boyfriend in the DM,
right.
or you practice roots, then you put roots on me. How do you claim somebody practiced roots and put roots on you when you really don't even know what it is?
Yeah.
You just admitted that on Love and Hip Hop Reunion. I really don't know what it is, but I believe she put roots on me because you're trying to find a reason and a person to blame because you have karma coming at you because your first business failed, your second business failed. You couldn't afford the house in Atlanta, Georgia. That's why you're renting it out. You're living with your mama and she got an Airbnb that house sometimes in Miami. You really can't afford your situation, love. So if you want to talk about something, talk about facts and how you in an unfinancial situation you can't be in because daddy won't pay $1 more. How about that? Yeah. Yep. Drug her ass. Next.
Yeah. This is the Shay I like. Woo!
That was just facts, honey. I'm not mad.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not mad, upset. Maybe one day I can have a sit down and conversation.
I was gonna say, is there any way that you ladies can reconcile? Is there any way, or what would it take for you and JoJo? Not that I would ever step in. I'm just saying, like, Oh, first of all, would you go back to Love and Hip Hop?
I don't have a problem with Love and Hip Hop. I think Mona provided a platform for a lot of these broke ass niggas and broke ass bitches who claim up and down they got everything going for themselves, but you ended up on Love and Hip Hop for a platform to produce yourself and get you a little residual income coming in. So before you disrespect the platform that Mona gave you, understand that she gave you a platform to bring in money, bring in residual income, and if you don't choose to use that platform properly, that's on you.
That's on you.
You can't blame the network or blame her for anything.
Right.
And you're responsible for your own actions. If you want to go out there and act a donkey, that's on you. You want to fight it, that's on you. Like, I'm not proud of everything I've done.
Right.
I am not perfect by far, but I am the one to admit that, and God work on me every day.
So what would it take for you to be like, oh, okay, JoJo, I received your apology, or we can talk about it?
You know why she owes me an apology? Because when I was on Love and Hip Hop and I discussed my fibroids, I didn't tell anybody what situation medically I was going through.
Right.
She decided to go on social media and make a comment to the world and say Shay is on Love and Hip Hop with a storyline of cancer. So she told the world that I had cancer. And why it hurt me here is because I watched my uncle go through cancer and the symptoms of cancer and how it destroyed him to where he died. So to watch something like that, if you watch something like that, there is no way you would even make a comment the way that she made a comment. So it was disrespectful. It was very hurtful. And I understand in this game, there are no rules and regulations. So don't get mad when I say your mama's a hoe and she a prostitute and she sell her vagina to get that money because daddy won't pay $1 more. You come at me and mine, I'm coming at you and yours. And if you keep talking, JoJo, I got a lot of receipts on you, baby. So just let's keep it cute. If you want to have a conversation, I have a conversation.
Yeah.
I have no reason to attack her. I already embarrassed her enough when I snatched her wig. You know what I mean? So she really looked like the angry bird she is. She really did. You should have seen when the wig was off. Oh, I was like, wow, I felt even sorry for her. But then in the moment, I decided to ride that wig like a rodeo.
That's the ride the wig dance?
Yep.
I can't. Okay, how did you feel being so comfortable? I promise. How did you feel so comfortable going to Trina to talk about the situation between you and Joy?
I was very comfortable talking to Trina because what a lot of people don't know, I've known Trina for years. Since
before all of this, right?
Right. And even though we weren't the best of friends, we were very much cordial. And because she had an opinion on the situation with Joy and I, because that's her cousin and she's supposed to support her cousin, I felt if you have an opinion on the entire story versus one half of the story. Because it's always this half, that half, and then what? The truth. So I'm like, okay, make your decision once you hear my side.
Right.
Once she heard my side and we got into the situation where it was Trina, Joy, and myself, she literally told Joy, you were wrong. You should have never ran your mouth. Because at the end of the day, while you running your mouth to pleasure, and what if he ends back up with Shay, how are you looking?
Right.
So what Joy did was she was like, you know what? I see it. I understand it. I'm just going to learn to mind my business and watch what I do. And you know what? Joy's not a bad person.
Yeah.
Trina is a great person. You know what I'm saying? So I respect both of them.
So who's going to be this woman to come in for you and Jesse and Joe and Amada? Do we need to call Trina again?
No, we're gonna call on Jesus. That's what we're gonna call on, because that's the only
y'all
Jesus,
need
God, you know what I'm saying? The aliens, I don't know. It's gonna be somebody to come down, but I am woman enough to have a conversation to where I'm not looking to attack her. I did enough embarrassing her when I snatched the wig off, so I'm good with that. You threw empanadas at me, I snatched her wig off. We're even. We're good, even though I won. But still, we're good. We're even. So if she ever wants to have a conversation, I'm with having the conversation, because I don't hate her.
Yeah.
I don't hate her. I think her upbringing, and because she was fed with a silver spoon, is the reason why she don't understand certain things.
It's when you have this passion to because I just recently went through this with someone. When you have this passion and you go in on a person like this, it's because I actually genuinely cared for you, and now I'm mad at you because this is the route that you decided to take. Instead of calling me on the phone and laying it out, now we got to go this route.
Yeah, and she's steady talking crazy about Amada, and she was closer to Amada than she was to me. So because Amada and I are very close right now, it hurts me that she's continuously doing this, and you're playing the victim. Own up to what you did. How is it you have a problem with me, Tip, Veronica, Amada, Bobby, okay, because there's issues with Bobby that the world don't even know about to this day. All on the same show.
Right.
But you playing victim. Oh, I didn't do anything. It's not my fault. Da, 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 da. Clearly, there's a problem with you and your mental state of mind. So I'm willing to get her together with the therapist. Or, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I am not perfect. If I need a therapist, I'll even go with her. But there's something going on with her mind where she continues to play victim, but you're into it with so many different people on the same show. And I'm sure outside of the show, it's the same way. So you have to own up to your shit, is all I'm saying.
I love to ask my Love and Hip Hop people, if you were to join a franchise outside of your own, where would you like to come? Do you see yourself coming back and playing with the ATL people?
Yeah. I mean, I love Atlanta. I do. This is where I came up. This is where I network. You know, in Atlanta, you have Tyler Perry Studios. You have movies, TV shows, commercials. You have so many different avenues that you can tap into in Atlanta. So I would never officially just leave Atlanta. But as of now, Miami is my home.
So when you're watching Miami, you sitting down in front of your TV screen, who is your favorite character or storyline outside of yourself?
Outside of myself, as of right now, I actually...
Like when they come on the screen, they're either about to turn it or you just love to see them, period.
I like Prince. I like Chaotic. I think Prince, at the end of the day, he's nobody's gangster. He ain't from the hood, but he has a lot of heart, and he will fight your ass for what he believes in. When it comes to Chaotic, he's hilarious and very entertaining. Far as women, I definitely respect Trina, especially after she, I wouldn't say supported what I said, but she went with what was real. And what was real was you should not have been in Shay Johnson's business. So I just had a level of respect for Trina because of that. And I can't wait for her to come out with another album, because Trina is amazing, and she set the tone for a lot of women out here. Like City Girls is one of them. You know what I mean? The way that their style is and everything. So I support her.
So what is next for Shay Johnson?
Shay Johnson will continue to present our nonprofit, the Johnson Takeover with My Brothers. Official MJ is his page. And Dr. Joe Johnson, yes, he's a doctor, hello. But you can go to the Johnson Takeover on our social media. I also will continue to pursue Shay J Fit, because I lost over 50 pounds and I'm damn proud, and fibroids would never stop me from pursuing my fitness career. And on top of that, I have the fibroid company that I'm working with right now, just to help women to relieve their symptoms, because it was really hard and painful going through that. So go to shopthehealthyhand.com, and those are the 3 things that I'm focused on right now.
Good. Well, what is your love life? Because you're through the fibroids.
I'm actually dating. I'm dating. It's new. It's fresh. We don't know where it's gonna go, because you know first impressions are everything. They live.
That's the
world.
You know, that's their that's the other persona. Yeah, that's the other person. Like in 6 months you need the real.
I was gonna say, my mother always says 6 months to a year it takes to really know somebody. So I'll figure out your baggage at that time. But right now I'm dating, I'm having fun, I'm back to being me, because I felt like I had no life with fibroids. It really took over my whole soul and my mind, and unfortunately I allowed it to. But it was just my pain and my symptoms, you know, and that's why I want to be a voice for women, because I know what they're going through. Don't allow it to take over your life like I did. You know, let me be the voice for you. Let me show you how you can get through this. Let me show you the symptoms that you can suppress. So I just want to be that voice for fibroids, and I am that, because women don't talk about it.
They don't.
It's very embarrassing.
We like to be like, it's embarrassing, or just we as a people be like, when we're going through something, I like to be at home. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want people to feel sorry for me or make it a crutch.
You see?
You be like, I don't want to talk about it, or no, I still can work out. Stop begging me. I hate that, especially when I'm stop babying me.
Everything you said is exactly how I felt.
Yeah. I am elated to have you today.
Thank you.
I love the new, fresh energy of you. I hope that you take, the positivity that you did share into the next season of Love Hip Hop. I definitely think you're going to get a call back for another season, whether it's Miami or Atlanta. I definitely feel like you are reality TV gold. You started out when reality TV first started out. First of all, congratulations on still being in the game, because a lot of people fall off.
Mostly everybody from Flavor of Love. I've done the most shows out of everybody from Flavor of Love, but only person I really kind of communicate with is Delicious. That's it. I love her and her booty. But outside of that, I just want to be a spokesperson. I want to be positive when I can be positive. I am not perfect at all, but I'm still here growing and learning. But from my experiences, I don't mind sharing them with you.
Congratulations on all that you have going on. Where can everybody find you on social media? And then give us your website again for fitness.
The fitness website is shayjfit.com, SHAY, the letter J, FIT.com. To find me on Instagram, go to I am Shay Johnson, and on Twitter it is my Shay Johnson, and Snapchat my Shay Johnson.
Oh, you be getting nasty pictures in your Snapchat?
You know what? I get so many nasty pictures.
What they be sending you? Send them to me.
They send me that, sometimes I look at them when I'm all, but most of the time I delete them, but
just block. Nasty.
Shout out to all my fans who support me, and the ones who don't, hopefully I can change your mind and you eventually will.
Yeah, I think this upcoming season for you is going to be a great season.
Thank you.
Just stay in that positivity lane. Yeah. Hopefully, ladies, y'all can come to a common ground, because it's crazy, like everybody outside of cameras is just like, I love all of y'all. And I just wish everybody could get along. I know people feel that way about our cast too.
Hopefully it gets to that one day.
Hopefully. But guys, I have definitely enjoyed Shay Johnson. Make sure you guys finish supporting her throughout the season. Make sure that you support her on her social medias and everything that she has going on. Shay, give us one inspirational nugget or just one jewel that we can finish out our 2019 with on a positive note.
What I want to say for those women who have fibroids or you think you have fibroids, please go to the doctor to get checked out. On top of that, if you do have fibroids, face your fear. Do not be scared. If you choose to have surgery, I am here for you. Call me, reach out to me, DM me. I am available to you, and I got your back. So.
All right, guys, follow me on all my social media sites at Quentin Harris 21. That's QUENTINHARRIS 21. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell, and we'll be back. You never know who I'm bringing up.